Hello guys, Galaxy Boy here. Today we are back with How to Build Remaster. The first time we built Dark Riddle again. Then last time we built the ice cream stall once again. Today we will be building the Mr. Meat map. So let's get started. So I know the game did get updated like many times and the layout changed a bit since that. Like for example, there used to be a room like behind the kitchen kind of, or next to it, which is where you originally had to beat the game. Now all of that's the kitchen. So what we're going to do, we're going to combine some of the old stuff with the new stuff. So we are going to add that old room in this one. So to start off, we're going to place a cobblestone block right here. Then go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And on the eighth one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be the middle, so yeah, right there is going to be the door. Normally it's double doors, but we're going to do single doors this time. And now we're going to do the same thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And right here, we're going to go in 3, so 1, 2, 3, break this, and then break 2 more next to it. And then on this side, we're going to go in 2, so 1, 2, and break a block right there. And then 2 over again, so 1, 2. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then bring this back to this end right here, and then connect it back. So it's gonna look something like this. And now what we need to do, we just need to bring this wall over here, and then finally just bring this back here like this. So this should be the current layout, and for the next few doors, we're gonna place one right here like that, so 2 away, and then the other one's also gonna be 2 away right here. So for this next room, we're going to do this door. So go to this side and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to bring this around over to here, like this. And then we're going to put the door, I think right here is good. It would normally go like in this middle spot, I think. But we're just going to place it here. And then bring that out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically just directly across from the door. And then bring that in, so something like this for this side of the house. So now let's get started on that side. So here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be right here, like 2 from this door, and then just bring that back in like this. And then for our next 2 doors, we're gonna start by placing one right here, and then the other one is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Or you can place it here if you want, or maybe even like right here. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna place it in the middle, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? I'm actually gonna move this door over here, so like that. On this side, we're gonna go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this way, and then bring it in 4, and then bring it back like this. There will be stairs here going to the basement. And then this room, we're gonna go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then bring that back all the way over here, and then put a door there, put a door there, and then here go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then bring that back around like that. And then right here we're gonna go in all the way over here like that, and then all the way over here right here like that. So yeah, you don't really get this part. So I guess if you want to, you can put something there. I'm not gonna put something there for now. Actually, I'm gonna put a door on this side because we don't really have one there. I think it'd be cool to have something. So we're gonna make it kind of similar to like a Hello Neighbor styled house for fun. So yeah, basically we're gonna start out by going out 1, 2, 3 right here, and then go out a few more, like 3 on each side like this, and then go out. I think all the way to the end actually works. Yeah, so bring it out all the way to these ends like this, and then this side, and then right here we're gonna go out 1, 2, 3, place a sideways staircase, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another sideways staircase, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place in fences going around like that, and then I mean to destroy that, place fence like here and here, and then go up 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And now let's do this one. Okay, I actually messed up one thing about the layout. I didn't mean to do that again. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 more here, like that. Break this, and then this is also gonna go out all the way over here. But also, not only that, we're basically going to add like a wall right here, so got 4 like that. So in the game, it's gonna look something like this. I know this spot looks kind of weird, but that's kind of what it's like in the game. If you want to, you can like, I'll cover this spot up, so I'm just gonna make it look something like this. Again, that doesn't really have anything. And you know, I'm just gonna cover this spot up again. But anyways, what we were supposed to do, go here and go out 1, 2, 3, all the way across to here. And then on this side, put a block there, and then sideways stairs, bring it here, another sideways staircase, fences, and then 1, 2, 3. So something like this. So now we're gonna get smooth quartz block and light gray concrete. So right here, we're gonna go to this corner actually, and then go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to this corner and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this corner because it's like a inner corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something like this. And now what we're gonna do is, actually, we're gonna start by going this way 4, and then in all the way until we get to here, but don't bring it down or anything. And now for the rest of the way, basically, we're just gonna go over the cobblestone, like the outside cobblestone, and fill it in like this part, at least with the smooth quartz. And also I forgot to mention right here, we're gonna do the same thing, so bring that out there, and then go around here like that, then bring it back in, and now we are just gonna bring that to here, and there we go. So this is what it should look like now. Now with the light gray concrete, we're just gonna go up here and basically fill in all the spots in between with light gray concrete. Actually, I think white terracotta could work well. It does kind of look like it, not perfect actually. Or we can do something for fun, like make it yellow. And you know what? I'm gonna make it yellow just for fun. I know it's not yellow in the actual game. Like, it's maybe a little bit yellow, but not really like yellow at all still. But I'm just doing this for fun. Use whatever color you want. You don't have to use the yellow. But just to make it look a little bit better, in my opinion, I'm just gonna use the yellow. I think white terracotta would probably work best, or the light gray concrete that I was originally gonna use. I don't think white concrete would work, mainly just because it would blend in too much with these corners. And again, they don't have the corners, but I'm gonna try to make it similar to like a Hello Neighbor kind of build, just for fun. And if you thought we were done there, you are actually wrong, because now we have to do these walls. So just bring it up 4 again, like before, and just bring it up to here, and just do this across every single wall. And then we can finally get started with like windows, the floor, inside, all of that stuff. So I think this series might take about 4 or 5 episodes. The original was 4, so I'm hoping it's the same amount again. But I think it's probably going to be 5 this time. This episode, I think we're going to mainly be doing the first floor. Second episode, we'll do the second floor and finish up the house. Third episode, I think will be like, we'll build like everything around it and like this area, like that barn stuff, or like the shed. And then fourth episode, we'll start working on the area behind the green key over there. So that is going to be a lot of work. So I think that's where episode 5 might start. Like, it's possible that we won't be able to do all that in episode 4, so we'll have to move it back to episode 5. And for the rooms that don't have any doors or whatever, like that room and that room, I think what I'm going to do is just add my own doors. So this one I'm going to put, I think right here is good. So like that, I put that there and destroyed it, but I'm going to keep it there. And then the other one, let's put right here in this room, which is like a science room. Used to be a garage, fun fact. But now let's finish up the walls. So now let's get started with the windows. So for our first one, we're going to go over here and got 1, 2, and then break these 6. So something like that. Then we're going to do the same. Actually, no, there isn't one on this side in the game. So So like this. If you want to place one there, you can. You know, actually, I'm going to place one here. I think it's normally supposed to be in the kitchen, but since there's going to be a wall like directly in the middle, I don't really want to add like a small window here. So yeah, there's just going to be no window on this side, and we'll probably add like a window here then. And now let's go over to this side of the house. So our next window is going to go right here. So break out these 6 right here, and that's pretty good, I would say. Next one is going to go over here, so across from here. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, something like that. There is a window here, but I'm not going to put it there because it's just the basement. And then technically there's like a basement window right here, but I don't think we can add that, so we're just gonna put this right here, and I think that's good. And then is there any on the back side? And you know what, I'm just gonna move the quartz down to the bottom here just to make some things a little bit easier. You'll see what I mean later on. It looks like we have no windows on the back apparently. So now this window, let's put it directly across from the door. So right here I think is good. And yeah, so that's all the windows. Actually, we'll add one here. So let's put this one across from that window at the end. So right here I think is good. Yeah, so like this. And then is there a window on the back side? I don't, you know what, let's just add a window on one of these. This used to be the garage, so I guess the door would be right here. So let's just remember that, I guess, with the window. And then any others, let's put a window in this room. I don't think there was one, but just to make it look a little bit nicer, here's a window. Now it's time to put in our floor and our door. So for doors we need dark oak door and birch door. And then for ground we need oak planks and light gray concrete powder, which I barely use, but we're using it today. So start by placing oak plank here, then dark oak door like that. We'll do the same thing here, so place oak plank right here, dark oak door. So these are the outside doors. Birch doors are the doors on the inside. So now that we're inside, we got to start by filling all of this with oak planks right here. So fill in this room, this area, and then this area. Fill all the ones with oak planks except this room right here. And actually no, I think there was one more room. And also I just changed it. Now we're going to be using chiseled quartz block just because. So let's do it. It does look more like light gray concrete powder, but I don't really want to use that because I'm pretty sure it makes it sound like it sounds like sand when you step on or something from what I remember. So I'm just gonna switch it to the chiseled quartz block. And for over here, we're just gonna put an oak plank here and an oak plank here, and then go out 1 2 3 right here. And then also I forgot to mention, go out 1 2 3 in this one. The next one will be stairs. And then here we're just gonna fill in this room. So this should be your layout right now. And then for this room, we're gonna get chiseled quartz block and then fill in this entire room and this spot right here, this custom spot we're making with the chiseled quartz block. And then right over here, we are gonna do the same thing. So get the chiseled quartz block and then fill in this room and this room right here. So yeah, we're gonna be doing both of these rooms as well. And then we can get started with the decorations. And now time to place the door. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this door. I like to face it to the right for this one. This one, let's face it to the left. Here, we'll add it facing to the right. And then next room, right here, let's face it to the right. Here, let's face it to the right, right, left. And is there any others, or is that, no, there's this door. So this door, let's face it to the right. And then finally, face that to the right. And I think that's good. I think that's every door, right? I'm just making sure. And yeah, it looked like that was every door. And you know what? Actually, it does look kind of weird how it's on this side and then here like that. I feel like that looks a little weird. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to break this and make this spot like an open room, basically. I think that actually could be pretty cool. And for these areas, we're just going to put in stairs right here. And then we're going to put in stairs right here, and we'll do those later on. So to start off, we're going to go to the front door and go in 3. So 1 2 3, place in red carpet like that. And then next up, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go out 1, 2, like that, and 1, 2, and then bring it in like that, 2 more. So something like this. And then next up, we're gonna place in a couch. So that is gonna go, I think, maybe like 1, 2, like right here is good. So we're gonna place that directly in the middle of where this like carpet is, and then we're gonna go like right here. I think yeah, that's good. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go right here and then put in another couch like that, and then we're gonna go back to this corner. For some reason I got oak. We're using spruce, so spruce like that. And then we're actually gonna get rid of this door. Let's put it over here instead. Actually, no. Let's put it right here. Now let's face the door to the left for this. But anyways, let's just finish this up. So black terracotta, item frame, glass pane, and lever going like that. So that is our TV area. We'll add a table in a second. But first, let's put in the table thing right over here. So for that, we are gonna go right here from the door, so 2 out, then a slab, and then another stair like that. So it should look something like this. You know, actually, I'm gonna move it out 1 more, so it's gonna look more like this actually. And you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna put a 3rd couch in, and I'm gonna put it right there, so it's more like an actual like spot here. Or if you want to, you can put it just right here, like 1 in. Like this. I think, yeah, this looks better in my opinion. And actually, I'm gonna move this out 1 more as well. So I think that's better. And now let's make the clock. I think it's like a grandfather clock or something like that. We're gonna go right here. So 2 from this like shelf right here, or like the table, and we're gonna go up 2 with mangrove planks. Yeah. Then mangrove stairs. Put 1 on top facing that way. Item frame, clock, and that's looks pretty good, I would say. And unfortunately can't make that like hole in the middle where that thing is going left and right, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it like this. I think this still looks good enough though. So now let's decorate this table. What I like doing is getting a flower pot, any flower, so I'm gonna use corn flour, then heavy weighted pressure plate next to it, destroy it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make the table look like that, and I think that actually looks pretty good. And next up, we're going to need spruce fence and white carpet, and then another item which you need commands for. So let's type in / give your name barrier, so like that. And now we are just going to place in fences like this, put barriers in between, and the reason we have these, so we can put carpet on top of them like this. And that is our table. It looks more like a dining room area than just a watch TV thing. The table's really big for some reason. I don't know why I made it this big. But yeah, it's not like a dining room area. I don't know how else to make it really. And now we're going to place in some painting. So go over here and then go 2 out. So 1, 2. Place in blocks in between that and put it in a painting like this. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I don't want it to blend in with the wall. I think that's good. And yeah. No, actually, no, wait. 1 more on both sides. Okay, I think this looks good. So, like, basically aligned with these couches. And now, let's make the stairs. We'll make the upstairs next episode, though. It is going to look a little bit weird, because normally the stairs would start here, but we're going to start them here, because the hallway goes right directly above us right now. So, we are just going to go to the door right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then place in stairs like this, and then upside down ones. Go up, upside down, up here like that, and then upside down again, up, upside down 1 more time, and then 1 more stair, like sort of stairs right there. So it's gonna look something like this. There's not this like big blank area right here, so you know what, let's decorate it with our own stuff. So what I'm gonna do is start off by adding a table right here like that, flower pot. I'm gonna use torch flower, then the pressure plate, and then I'm gonna add a painting. What would be a good spot though? I'm thinking right above, like directly in the middle. That looks good. Now let's move on to the next room. What should it be? Let's go on to the kitchen. So we're gonna do the setup that we did in the dark riddle kitchen. So basically we're gonna get 2 white terracotta right here, place an iron door, face it that way, put a cauldron here, water bucket, tripwire hook above like that. Then we're gonna get spruce stairs, place it like that, slab, stairs, block of iron top, item frame, glass pane, then stone button on the side like that. So now we have to make sure that we have game rule, do fire tick set to false like that, and then we're just gonna place in 2 fireplaces like that, or campfires. Then place birch trapdoors like this, and now we are gonna put in iron trapdoor like that, powered rail, and then put in minecart with toppers, break these, and they should fall in like that. And now we're just gonna get these again, put them on this side like the bottom, put in a piston on top, block of redstone like that, destroy these, and it should look something like this. And then finally we're gonna get stonebrick stairs, place it like this. So this is our kitchen setup basically. Now let's add the dining room table. So for that, basically we're just gonna go in 1, 2, 3 diagonally, place a fence like that, another one here, then going 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. I think that looks good. So it's gonna be a 5 by 3. Then place in barriers in between. You should probably remember how to get them if you don't. And then white carpet around all of this like that, and then in the middle. And then for stairs we're gonna place 1 here, 1 here, and then we're gonna place 2 like that and 2 like that. And I think this looks pretty good. Now maybe we should probably add some paintings. So we're gonna add 2 to this wall. Let's put 1 right there. I don't want to use a yellow one though. I think that's good. And then the next one is gonna go right here. Let's make it something we didn't get yet, like that. And then next painting, let's put that right here. I think this will look good. And I don't care. We can use the same ones as those. And then let's put 1 directly across on this side. And I think this looks pretty good. So that's our kitchen completely done. Pretty even actually, minus the stuff back here and the door and the window, but everything else is actually pretty even. So yeah, now let's move on to this room. Now the interesting thing about this room and this room right here, these are not in the final version of the game. So basically we are just going to have to build our own stuff again. I think there was a chair in here. I'm gonna make my own setup though. So right here, actually let's put a couch thing right here, and maybe another one right here. I think this looks pretty good for a setup. And then we can put a table thing. Let's put that directly across on this wall. And yeah, let's add the flower pot on it. I'm gonna use cherry sapling, pressure plate, and let's add some painting. So let's add 1 right there. 1 can go right here, I think. That looks good. I'm thinking right here maybe. I think that could look fine. And then last one, let's put it right here. And yeah, I think this is pretty good for a setup. Let's add something here maybe. I'm just gonna get purple carpet and then put it right there. And I think that looks good. Let's add 1 here as well actually. And I decided to go with green for this one. So now let's do this room. Since you saved them and they're in a bed thing kind of, let's make this a bedroom just for fun. So let's make it so 3 like that. Or you know what, let's just face them this way. And then put 3 like that. And we're gonna put books in all of these like this. Then we're gonna get cyan carpet, fill in like that. Quartz slab like that. And that's our bed. So now let's decorate the rest of the room. So for this room, let's add a table here. Let's put a flower pot on it, dark oak sapling, heavyweight pressure plate. Right here, let's put in a shelf thing. I think this could look pretty good. And then any paintings, let's put 1 right above here. And I think this is good enough for the bedroom. Not anything crazy, just a small bedroom area. And yeah, let's move on to the next area. So what room should we do next? Let's do this custom room. It's gonna be very easy actually. Let's just put in like a shelf right here. I think this could be good. And then let's put in, let's put another shelf right here. And then we'll add one painting, and that can go right here. So yeah, this is the entire room, just an extra room I made. So now let's move on to another room that's actually in the game. Let's move on to this room. So it looks like there's like a spot for laundry in the game, but I don't really know how to do that, and I don't think it really makes sense to add like a laundry thing here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this like an extra room with like boxes and things. And there is a shelf in this corner actually. So let's put in a shelf right here. And where the laundry originally was, let's just add nothing there. And then let's put in a shelf in between these two doors like that. I think this looks good. And then let's put in some boxes. Let's put in something like that. Let's put a box there. And then, where the laundry was, we'll place in some boxes like that. And then let's add in like paintings and carpet. So I'll be using blue carpet. I'm going to put it like right here across from this shelf. No, actually, let's go in the middle. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6, I think? And then right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the middle. So let's put it here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this right here. Like that. And then on this side, let's put in orange carpet. Like this. I think that actually looks pretty good. Then we're just going to place some paintings. So right here, let's go to random block. And then paintings. And then here, let's put one. Where should we put it? I think maybe here. So let's put it right there. So let's put another painting there. I want to make it different though. So not that though. I think that's good. And there we go. That's this room basically done now. We'll get to the basement in a different episode. And we'll do this room in a different episode as well. But for now, let's move on to this room. So this is like a science kind of room. So let's go here, go up 3 diagonally. So 1, 2, 3. Place in fence. 1, 2, like that. And then, no, actually, we're going to move that to, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's put that, I think right here is good, actually. I don't want to destroy the ground. So there. And then let's put it right, actually no, in this middle spot, like that. Then we're going to bring that all the way over here, like that. And then we're going to put in barriers. And then red carpet. I don't want to use white like it is in the game. It's more like a gray, actually, but I don't think gray would look good. White would blend in with the ground. So I'm going to use red to make it a little bit different. And now let's put in some tables. So we're going to put a table directly across right here. And let's put in like a table here, like this. And then let's put in like, there's something here like a secret path thing you can go through, which is not very secret at all though. So I don't really know what to do with that. But now I'm just going to put a table right here. I think that looks good. And yeah, I think this is basically it. Let's decorate the tables though and add some paintings. So I'm going to place in the flower pots on every single table with the pressure plate next to it. So let's put oak on this one, spruce on this. I'm going to use jungle for that. And then let's put in some paintings. So first one, where could we put it? There's like a hole above the table. Let's put it right here. I think this is kind of where the hole is. But let's make the painting a little bit different, like that. And then next up, let's put a painting. Let's put one in between these two. I think that could look good. And then, you know what? This is what the one thing is going to be. Like the replacing that secret path. I think that looks good. Then last one, let's put it directly across this like door here. So right here. And I think that's good. This room is going to be easy to do though. We're just going to place in some stairs like this, slabs, and then let's put a brown shulker box there. And that's it for this extra room we made again. This room I'm thinking is just going to be like where you get like tools and things for this room. So now let's finally work on this room. So this room's kind of just like another like storage room area. So let's put in some stairs like this, and then slabs like that up to here. Let's put in another one right here. I think that looks good. And yeah, so let's put in the boxes. I think we'll put one right here, and then something here as well, I think, and just a single box there. And then 1, 2, 3. Let's put the carpet around here like this. And now for paintings, actually let's place in one more shelf. I'm gonna place it, let's try something like this. So, you know, let's make this a table actually, and then we'll put the painting here, and let's make it not blend in like that. And you know what, let's put a painting here as well. Don't blend in. That's good. Now let's decorate the table. So I'm gonna use flower pot. I'm gonna use birch sapling for this, and then the pressure plate. And I think this is it for this room. And we have every room done except the 2 downstairs areas. So now let's get started by adding in the roof. So for the ceiling, not the roof, we are just going to fill in this 5th row, all with oak planks, including this spot and this spot. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. Or you could use the fill command, but yeah, I don't want to risk anything, so I'm just gonna fill it all in. So once you have that done, also by the way, I forgot to mention that above the first stair, we're gonna put an upside down stair like that. But anyways, what we're gonna do now, as you can see, it's very dark, so that's like the only problem we have now. And there actually is a way to fix that. So all we need to do, type in the command /give your name light. So similar to the barrier command, but you just write light instead of barrier. Right here, let's make this spot brighter. So I like putting it in the corners and then in the direct middle like that. I'm gonna do the same thing here. So yeah, let's continue that. Put it in the corners like this, and then direct middle, which is right here, I think. Yeah, I think that's the direct middle. And then just because it's still pretty dark, let's put lights in each of the sides as well. So right here, and then right above the door. And I think this looks good enough. It's still a little bit dark in some spots, but it's good. The room's just really big. That's just the only problem. Then here we're going to put it in the corners like this. And we're just not going to put one in this corner because we can't really. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I think this is the middle maybe. Yeah, this looks like the middle to me. So now let's go over here. And this will be our next room. The corners, and then we'll go in the direct middle, which is right here. And then corners once again. And then we'll go in the direct middle, which is right here. And then let's just do the rest of the room. I'm going to skip ahead to when I'm done. Also, I forgot to mention, you should also do the rooms with the stairs like this. Just go to, I think this is the middle right here. Yeah, do that with the other one as well. So we have done that to every single room. Put it in the corners and the middle. And that is going to be it for part 1. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when another video comes out. Leave a like if you liked the video. You obviously don't have to do all of this if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can. Trying to get to 1.1k eventually. And yeah, that's all. Bye.